Good morning and welcome to EDN 113, Living and Learning with Technology. Today we're talking about topic 5. Where are we in our learning journey? We are currently at topic 5, Situated Learning Environments, Mobile Learning. The technology we're going to look at is how I can use location-based applications in a learning trial, and how can ICT be used to scaffold and document learning during a learning trial. The pedagogy we are looking at is mobile learning or M-learning and the benefits of mobile learning. Before we get started, I want you to stop the video here and download the KWL that is on the LMS, and also on at the bottom of this the Edmodo page. You will find that I've uploaded a Word document KWL for you, and I want you to sit down and complete parts A and B. Once you've done that, I want you to restart or go on and look at the rest of the video. Once we've finished the video, you can come back and complete part C as to how ICT facilitate meaningful learning in the context of mobile learning. Once you've completed the whole KWL, you can then upload it to the class canvas on Lenoid, which is accessible for the LMS, and you will find it under session 5, activity 1, KWL. This is what the KWL look like. You will complete what I know about mobile learning and what I want to know about mobile learning prior to completing the rest of this video and the rest of your readings. Then afterwards you will go and complete section C, which is what have I learned about mobile learning and how does it facilitate meaningful learning. What is mobile learning? Mobile learning involves the use of mobile or wireless devices to enable learning anytime and anywhere. At the same time, the mobile aspect of mobile learning refers to the mobility of technology, people's mobility in a physical space, conceptual mobility between topics of interest, social mobility in how people connect with each other, and the learning dispersed over time across formal and informal contexts. The difference between e-learning and M-learning. E-learning is basically what we are doing. It teaches in-depth knowledge. It's longer and broader courses. It's 30 minutes or more, and it's computer-based learning. Whereas M-learning is what we're going to focus on this week, and it's a quick view of information. It's short and bite-sized modules between 3 to 20 minutes, and it's done by using smartphones, iPads, and tablets. The benefits of M-learning. I've listed a few here, and if you look at the picture, you'll find that there's a use of space and time, collaboration, personalization, and authenticity. Now, in general, if you look, it overcomes traditional limitations of space and time to enhance learning, for example, supporting learning across multiple domains, such as informal, formal, personal and social contexts, physical and digital, and across multiple tasks, devices, and pedagogical models. It also increases the motivation and engagement of students. If we look at the framework and we look at the specific points, and we focus on authenticity, then we say it supports investigation of location-based phenomena and completion of and reflection on in situ tasks and improvisations. It also facilitates pushing of just-in-time contextual relevant information to students, as well as pulling of such information by students. If you look at personalization, you find that multiple entry points of learning and learning paths are available. It's flexible because it is not limited to any one place or time. It involves learning using videos, podcasts, and other popular multimedia assets on smartphones, and the content presented in the mobile platform is chunk-sized and concise. Ubiquitous access helps learners to stay on track with learning and increase participation amongst reticent students, enables access to a wide range of multimodal resources, and it enables user-generated content. And then lastly, let's look at collaboration. It provides a shared workspace where they can collaborate, post reflections, provide feedback to one another, and negotiate meaning. It supports positive interdependence. It helps to establish a community of learners, particularly online learning communities, and it facilitates higher levels of critical thinking. An example of a learning trail, if you were to click on the video, in the slideshow, you'll be able to actually follow the learning trail. What I want you to do for the activity 2 is write up a quick reflection on what learning points do you take away from them after watching this video. Your response needs to go to the LMS class in Canvas, section 5, activity 2, learning trails. Ways of using Google Maps in the classroom. This week for our learning assessment activity, we are going to look at using Google Maps and Google Forms, and here's some pointers as to how to use Google Maps in the classroom. You can click on some of these links and have a look at some of these videos. When you open up the slideshow, you will be able to, as it's linked directly. I'm not going to waste time doing that at this stage. I'm going to move directly on to our learning activity for the week. Now, if you were to watch Natasha's slides, you will see that the learning activity is modified and it's not quite the same as the learning activity that she created was made especially for the internal students and is not quite applicable to you guys. I have modified it so that it will be more applicable to you. So what do you need to do? You need to pick a spot near your house or the place that you work, somewhere that you've got easy access to, learn something interesting about the place, whether it's the Aboriginal culture, the architecture, the street art, anything that can be construed as interesting. Take a screenshot of the Google Maps showing the trail that you'll follow to get there or get around there, and then develop a 5-question online quiz about the place. Include some clues such as photos and riddles. You should use Google Forms to create this quiz. Although it's not stated here, I will make sure that it is in the actual slides that I present to you, and you need to post the link to the quiz on the forum under mobile learning. This activity has got 3 marks allocated to it. I have created a short video on how to get access or how to create a quiz through Google Forms, and I will make sure to upload that together with this one for your further use. Here is an example that I created. The screenshot that I took, I parked at Queen Kings Park and I did a learning trail through the city, and then there's a link to my quiz on the actual place that I ended up visiting. So your post will need to look similar to this example post that I've placed here. Okay, for your benefit or your entertainment, you're welcome to click on this link, do the online quiz that was created last year by one of our other tutors, Mrs. Murphy, and she was gracious enough to say that we can use it again. You will need a game pin, that's your game pin, and then you can play the quiz. Thank you. This brings us to the end of this presentation. I hope you found this way of delivering the slides helpful.